Likutei Halacha, Hilchos Tefila, Halacha Dalet. Okay. Siman Ches. V'chein HaKas Shamu Shika Tachlis Simcha V'Shichros. That sect said the tachlis of everything is to go to nightclubs, go clubbing, and dance, trance. You know, that's the main thing. Just go, and the sound is so strong that you disappear. You lose your sense of self. You're getting drunk, you're getting stoned, taking a trip, taking acid, whatever it is. Leave reality. Just be b'simcha. The simcha de kedusha. This is also the same principle applies here. Because the simcha de kedusha, bevadai dover gadol me'oid. Simcha de kedusha is a huge thing. And Yismach b'Hashem v'Toros HaKadosh to rejoice in Hashem. Likutei, she's the iker shleimus avodah. That's the perfection of avodas Hashem. Simcha, you know, the whole clause in the Torah, this is one of them. It says, "Yan ki lo avadet et Hashem Elokecha b'simcha," because you haven't served Hashem Elokecha b'simcha. Oh, the clause Hashem Yad Moshe Rabbeinu. He took a vat and they spent a whole lot of clothes. Why? Yan shelo avadet et Hashem Elokecha b'simcha. That you didn't serve Kadosh Baruch Hu b'simcha. As it is said, Sefer Dvarim, Tachat Asher lo avat Hashem Elokecha b'simcha. Ki ha-simcha de kedusha, or the simcha de kedusha in nekuda kedusha shel kol ha-mitzvahs. That's the higher nekuda of all the mitzvahs. Mo shekosu, Likutei Hashem Yeshua Masachei Lev. The mitzvahs of Hashem are straight and they gladden the heart. The main thing is to rejoice in Hashem. I shall rejoice in Hashem. And in Him our hearts will rejoice. I shall come to the God who is the rejoicing, who is the happiness of my heart. Rejoice in Hashem and rejoice tzadikim. Hashem has reigned. Hashem, you know, is the king. Openly, Tagel Haaretz, the entire land shall rejoice. The heavens shall rejoice, and the land will be filled with glee. This I praise the simcha. The best thing is for a person is to be happy. To eat and drink and rejoice. And Chazal said, when we're supposed to mean what? You're supposed to go to carnivore, and there's this restaurant in South Africa that serves any meat you want. Giraffe, alligator, you know, crocodile, armadillo, whatever you want. No, that's not what it means. He says like this. Really, anybody who is included within the true, real Emunah, you should be happy every single second, every nanosecond, every instant. This unbelievable chesed that Hashem Yisborach did with us through Moshe Rabbeinu Shalom, that opened up our eyes and brought upon us Amunah Kedosha, the Heilige Emunah, La'amin B'Hashem Moshe Avdei, to believe in Hashem, and to be Moshe Rabbeinu and all the tzaddikim, L'kayem Torasa v'mitzvayso v'akadoshim b'chol yom, and to be Mekayem the Torah and the mitzvahs every single day. Shafilu Poshe Yisrael b'lim mitzvahs keilim. Even Poshe Yisrael that are filled with mitzvahs like a pomegranate is filled with seeds. And we all believe in the living God, in the King of the universe, who lives forever and exists forever. is the master of everything. He is beyond everything, and there's nothing beyond him. May his name be praised in the mouth of everybody forever and ever. It is not possible to extol, either in writing or verbally, how great the simcha is. Because the greatness of HaKadosh Baruch Hu is without end. You cannot even begin to scratch the surface. To each one, according to the perception of one's heart, this is how much you can get it. You know, it is known through the gates, Baal, as much as the heart can. You know, when a person is zoche to come close to the tzaddik and have emunah in the tzaddik, when he comes to Kodesh Baruch Hu and you start talking, you come, you're going to have an hour of his Vedas or whatever. So in the beginning, you know, at the start, you're going to say what you're not going to say. And you force yourself to talk. But when you stop, before you talk to Hashem, realize what's going on. You get in a certain sense of just menucha. Throughout the day, you are struggling to cope and deal with and confront and settle and you're not sure you're doing it, you're not doing it, this and that, and or you're winning, you're losing, you're up, you're down, you don't know. Until you come to talk to Hashem. You can talk about everything, open everything up. During the day, you're so confused about what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing this, I'm doing that. What should I do, what should I not do, whatever it is. You can't touch it. You open it all up. You don't know what to do, you ask Hashem what to do. How will you know what Hashem said? You don't know. Don't have to worry, Hashem knows how to send me a message, don't worry about it. You'll know unambiguously. There's no greater menuchas than ever than come to talk to Hashem. None. But even besides that, every single nanosecond that you are like, in every instant that you are alive, Al Pitera, the mood, happiness, not happy, whatever it is, it's not fact. Feelings are not facts. The fact that you may feel good doesn't mean that it's good. And the fact that you feel bad does not mean that it's bad. Feelings are very coarse tools. The moon is where you really grab what it's about. And that heilige simcha, when it's being damaged, contaminated, this is the source of the mistake of that cult. That they chose the simcha of going wild and getting drunk. And the simcha, what is the simcha doing? As Chazal said at Perek Madlikim, and the simcha mazoreisi. Chazal said, and the simcha, Shlomo Melech said, Meshabeach ani es simcha, I praise the simcha. And another place in Kairos he says, but the simcha mazoreisi. The simcha, what is this simcha doing? What is this simcha accomplishing? Zeh simcha she'en shel mitzvah. That's the simcha that is not the simcha of mitzvah. V'shibachti ani es simcha, and I praise the simcha. Zu simcha shel mitzvah. That's the happiness that comes from mitzvah. Lamet choshen hashchina sholim toch atzvos, teach you that the Shekhinah cannot reside from atzvos during sadness. Ela toch simcha shel mitzvah, davka through the simcha of mitzvah. The main thing that we need to understand, obviously, the limit of simcha is very, very wide. We have to open up a simcha university, a simcha yeshiva, right? Whichever you want to call it. The Rebbe says a person has to force himself to be with simcha. The Rebbe says very much so. He says because the nature of the person is to pull himself down towards depression and sadness and worry. It falls down. It's like you need energy to keep it flowing, to keep it afloat, right? The Rebbe teaches us that there is, first of all, you should know that simcha is an avodah. Simcha is not just a state of mind of things are good, so I'm happy. Things are not good, so I'm not happy. It has nothing to do with that. That's the simcha mazois. The simcha mitis is the simcha that you work on. But the Rebbe says that first of all, you have to break away from the atmosphere of depression. Because otherwise, you can tell yourself until you're blue in the face to be with simcha won't help. So the way to do it is, the Rebbe says, through milsa d'shtusa. You crack a joke. You crack a joke. I told you what my son Benjamin says. What do you call a fly without wings? A walk.
That one's, I didn't say good.
What did you say?
It's in a zipper.
A zipper.
A fly.
Good. Through simcha shel shtus, the milsa d'shtusa, you become a simcha. You break away this constricted consciousness. And then, because when you're besimcha, you're able to, you have the freedom to navigate, to make decisions. When you're constricted, you can't hear anybody, don't talk to me, leave me alone. But when you're in the simcha, you have bandwidth, you have an emotional bandwidth. The Rebbe says you can lead your mind the way you want. You cannot do tshuva unless you're in the simcha. A tshuva that is done without simcha, it needs lev nishbar, that's something else. But it's only for a specific amount of time. There's a time you have to be simcha. The lev nishbar is very, very good, but it's not atzvos, the Rebbe says. There's a big difference between the two. And the Rebbe says that being that is so, he says that, if you're making some simcha, maybe you'll come to hollowness, you'll come to lawlessness. But if you are lev nishbar, you can come to atzvos, you can come to sad, to depression. The Rebbe said that chances of falling for lev nishbar to depression and to sadness are far, far greater than that mitzvah d'shtusa get out of hand and it becomes lawlessness, becomes chaos. So the Rebbe said, lev nishbo, goes b'edadus, break your heart from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It's like a son coming to his father. The rest of the day, be b'simcha. Be besimcha. The Olam looks at exactly the opposite. What did I tell you? Be serious. People just say this, I want to talk to you about something. What did I do now? What did I do now?
You dropped the mic.
I dropped the mic. I dropped the mic, what can I do? Simcha, we have to talk a lot about Simcha.